Hello, I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and what just happened? Well, it was the final Raw before Battleground, SmackDown Live, and the brand extension officially begins. And it ended with a sort of... But first, let's talk about what happened at the beginning of the show. Shane McMahon and Stephanie are out there with the chewy, incestual tension that only they can cook up. Testicles and lady balls indeed. Then Shane and Steph each brought out their commissioners. Steph brought out Mick Foley. Makes sense, he's been all over the bloody network recently with Holy Foley interviewing Shane, etc. Shane brought out the man who, unfortunately, the news got leaked earlier on in the week, that Daniel Bryan is the man running SmackDown. Now, don't get me wrong, it's amazing to have Daniel Bryan back. I hope being around wrestling all day doesn't make him fundamentally sad inside. But is it wise to brand SmackDown as the underdog show with Shane and Daniel Bryan, you know, the Yes movement? I mean, I guess SmackDown already is the underdog show. It's been around less long and it lasts for one less hour than Raw. Well, it's one way of doing it. It's consistent with Shane's character, and it is going to make SmackDown the official Friendship is Magic program. I mean, they are adorable together, jumping around the ring like Jack the Jobber in the morning, eating his Monster Munch and singing happy little songs about caterpillars. Also, it was announced yesterday that the Cruiserweight division will be exclusive to Raw. Yeah, the Cruiserweight division being exclusive to a brand that's being run by Stephanie McMahon. Good idea. So you saw Daniel Bryan and Mick Foley throughout the night. They're both trying to recruit the hottest superstars in WWE. Daniel Bryan was talking to the Golden Truth, hot damn. And then Mick Foley was talking to the Ascension, tickle my dick. But then the two men had probably one of my favorite backstage promos of the year so far. Two men, two beards, two just people, cuddles in walking human form, talking to each other about how similar they are, about how they've inspired generations of superstars who didn't quite fit the WWE mold before they came along. People who have been seen as B-plus players, but are able to win the big gold belt when it mattered most. Their chat started off warm, and then it grew serious. They told each other, "You're in my way," and let the games begin. That's great. That feels fresh. That makes me want to watch Raw and SmackDown. So let's get to the thing that everyone is grumbling about, and I'm going to put on my hypocrisy hat here because there was a screwy finish to the title match at the end of Raw. A superplex turned into a double pinning combination. Both men's shoulders were down. Seth Rollins was announced as a champion by Stephanie McMahon, and then it was announced later on, like after Raw had gone off the air, that in fact Dean was still the champion because it was a draw. First of all, great match. Both men look like champions. Rollins escaping the dirty deed, Ambrose kicking out of the pedigree. It's nice to see Rollins do that kind of weird kick thing where he just kicks them in the chest lightly, because like I've only ever seen that move in a WWE video game. It's nice to see those moves happen, I guess. It was a really, really good match. Lots of horrible power bombs from Seth Rollins. It was really great. One of the better matches those guys have had. It ended on a draw. Now, I don't mind it when matches end on draws, especially when there is a storyline being built for a pay-per-view. And we know there is. The Shield Triple Threat, it's coming, a Battleground. Neither man lost last night. And I think that's great because it was a huge hype match. The championship feels more prestigious with huge hype matches, and no one lost. Seth Rollins looked strong, Dean Ambrose looked strong. At least he would have done if they had just done a draw. Now I know WCPW has a few indecisive finishes, but that's because I actually think that they are good. You know, like sometimes it's better to have no one lose. If they'd just done the draw, if they'd just done both men pinning each other and then they decide right there and then it's a draw, you'll get your match at Battleground, Ambrose is still the champion, would have been much better. Because then everyone goes, well, you know what, fine, but goddamn what a great match. Whereas now everyone is hitting refresh going, wait, what happened? Is that, what? Because now Dean Ambrose looks silly when Seth wrongly walks off with his champion. Like he's in the ring going, and it, like, why just have it be a network exclusive thing? And like, it didn't even properly plug the network before it went off the air, and then on an exclusive it was turned into a draw. Like, the thing is, you can end indecisively, but you don't have to end confusingly, is my point. Right? But hey, at least there's one positive. They both look great, and now we have to tune into SmackDown Live to see what the hell is going on. Now, of course, a quick reminder, we here at WhatCulture, myself, Adam Pacitti, and Jack the Jobber, we will be watching SmackDown Live. We'll be doing a live stream on the channel. When SmackDown starts, the live stream will start. So yes, join us tonight. That is what just happened. And feel free to tell me in the comments how much you hate WCPW's booking, because it makes me feel bad. It just makes me feel bad. Bye.